NartOut here with the new CSGO Pro Tricks video. Smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends. Before I show you some cool tricks, here's a word from my sponsor GGPREDICT. If you play CSGO, you gotta try GGPREDICT.io. It's a training platform to analyze and better understand how you play and what mistakes you make during your Counterstrike matches. Then effectively train those aspects that need improvement. You can use it to improve literally every aspect of your game, team play, nades, pace of your game, or your aim. It not only analyzes your game in so many aspects, but also lets you train on the platform thanks to personalized training plans. How? GGPREDICT AI knows exactly what you need to do to become a better player. Each week you automatically get tailor-made trainings made by the best CSGO athletes who work with GGPREDICT. It's easy and fun, and you can train right on the GGP servers and get all the data from your trainings analyzed. Simply connect your Steam, Faceit, or eSport account and get your matches instantly analyzed by GGPREDICT. We almost forgot, if you're playing just for fun, that's great too. You'll love our social features, which allow you to compare with your friends and finally check who is really carrying the team. Rob smokes bracket from the top of second mid. He will stand next to this wall. He will pull the pin on the smoke, uses his left finger to align with the wood sticking out, then left click throw. Rob's mollies window balcony at the start of the round, staying on the middle line of this barrel, aims bottom right corner of this window, then jump throw. This molly delays the T's progression up into window. You could also time the molly to end, and then follow it up with a window nade as the T's will try to jump up after. Yuri at the start of the round will go inside boiler to molly window, then smoke and nade apartments. The smoke gives him cover to push into window after the molly ends, where he will look for any peeks from the T's. After the smoke ends, Safe is holding his halls so Yuri can't get flanked. Yuri will peek mid where he will get a 2k. Yuri does a great job of keeping the enemy guessing on what he is doing with his utility apartments. Some rounds he will just molly window, other rounds he will just smoke and nade abs, other rounds he just nades, and then he falls back afterwards. It's hard to know what he is doing by the utility he is throwing, as he has a lot of moves he can make with them. Grim throws a similar nade set where he mollies window and smokes apartment, except he will go into window and peek second mid while the molly is up. I don't think he knew the molly spread that far to where he was taking damage, and he gets the entry kill onto CKZao. If CT is smoked off and you want to molly new box triple for retake, aim at this part of the roof, then run forward and left click throw. Twist with the long wrap smoke staying between these walls, puts his crosshair here, then jump throw. Want to see how FaZe used this smoke? I've got the full tactic breakdown in my Discord. Link is below. Foxwell will throw a very deep mid smoke off the left mid wall at the start of the round, then Leviathan will double nade T stairs following. Shox will throw a one-way smoke apartment that leaves a gap to the left. He gets onto his back wall, aims here at the door, then left click throw. Unfortunately, we won't get to see the smoke into play here as no T comes this way. It's very similar to Exile smoke, which I'll link above. And as you can see, it's very hard to spot Shox. Bolts throws a deep short smoke from second mid. He stands in the middle of the mailboxes, aims at this wire, then left click throw. The smoke will give cover from pit as Imperial rush up short into sight. BMOS throws this smoke apartments where he leaves a gap to the right and he pushes up and holds to see if anyone walks through it. Towards the inside boiler watches his window. After the smoke fades, BMOS will hold this off angle for apartments. Typically, we see this setup where riflers are on the left wall holding window side, while Opper is in the back watching the left. Instead, BMOS is on the right while Torzy watches window from boiler. BMOS will catch Anchor by surprise with this angle. You've seen teams on Eco or Force Spies on CT side Inferno come and throw their smoke CT for the solo player to use B while force stack A. Here Cole will leave their smokes for Floppy at first oranges. Floppy has 4 smokes to work with here as he cycles to 4, and his last smoke is thrown at 40 seconds. Floppy also has a flash and he throws it off second as the T's come in, and he gets 2 kills, helping Cole get the second round Force Spy win. Elige mollies mid at the start of the round. He is on this back wall, aligns himself up with the chimney, aims to the left of this wood, runs forward and jump throw. The molly does cover underpass and delays any fast mid play. Robs has this insane B apartment lurk smoke thrown from spawn. He backs up into this corner, and I'll freeze the lineup for you all just for a second. My friend Makzwell will show you how to throw this smoke following the clip, so don't worry. This smoke covers both apartment windows, and here Kerrigan will use this smoke for cover as he advances to throw more utility to show presence towards B. The timing of this smoke is amazing as you see it lands before Kerrigan gets there, and he doesn't have to waste time throwing the smoke and focuses on throwing other nades. It even leaves a one-way on the first window. Let's see how this smoke is thrown. Huge shout out to Makzwell from Team X13 for showing me how to throw this smoke in 16-9 and 4-3.
Okay, so I'm first going to show the Rops B lurk smoke, the way Rops does it, which can only be done on 16:9, 128 tick. And the reason that is because on 960, this box is not on your screen, and you actually use that to do this lineup. So I use a big crosshair. I'm not sure how he does it. And I go up from where this little wire meets the roof, and you want to put your horizontal on that corner of the E-box. So that should look something like that. And then you're going to run and jump throw right before you hit the first wire. That looks like that. But I'll actually show you guys how to throw it not on 16:9. So that's how that one lands. I'll show no gaps. Just like that. There might be gaps here if you play close to it, but if you're running, it shouldn't matter. And I'm going to switch to my actual res, and I'll show you how to throw it, which might actually be an easier way to throw the smoke. Both need like a lot of practice, obviously. So the difference between that one and this one is, as I said, no E-box on the screen. So the way I do it is I pin the smoke, and I put my left index finger over this little, whatever that is, part of this, whatever, I'm not even going to try to put a name on it. Like that. You just cover it, and then same thing right before you hit this wire, jump throw. And the whole key while you're practicing is you want it to hit here, just like that. And it lands pretty like pixels differently, but it's a difference between being able to throw it on 16:9 and or on 4-3 and not.
If HLTV top 20 players of the year was based off utility, Rots would easily be number 1. The utility that I see him throwing is insane. Rops throws a fast top connector smoke where he backs up on this wall, aims as shown, then run throw bind. The more common fast top con smokes are usually thrown from the trash can. Dan King throws a fast top con smoke to the left of the stairs, aims at the tip of this wood, then holds D and jump throw. Nav smokes Cat standing right of the stairs, puts the pin of the smoke on the strand that's sticking out of the plant, then jump throw. In this round, Tia will use this smoke to get a player fastened to ladder. Twist Underpass will throw a molly off this board that will land short. The purpose of this molly is because if any oppers are holding from short to peak mid, his teammates will come out after, as you can see on the map. Stewie2K has a ladder Molotov from under window. He will position onto the shadow, breaks the vent, then aims here and jump throw. The molly covers and spreads a lot of ladder. Asilian from T roof will flash A site and smoke CT. He will position with these lines, then for the flash he aims here and jump throw. For the CT smoke he aims here, then jump throw. The smoke leaves no gaps and takes away most of the one way when you jump onto ticket. Collins is playing CT, gets smoked out, tries to jump on top of ticket, doesn't see much, gets flash, and then falls back. Tabson smokes A cross from behind the top mid boxes. He is going to aim as shown, then walks a couple steps forward and jump throw. Here, Big Clan will use this smoke as a deeper top con smoke to allow Tabson cover to push up to short. Here is an alternate B pop flash where Techno throws it off the door frame here. It will land where the stand 1 lands, where you bounce it off the wall. It covers both sides, bench side as well as the get right side. Roy has a one-way smoke A site standing behind the bags, aims above this arrow on single box, then left click throw. Afterwards he will jump on top of double where the smoke gives him cover as he holds ramp and gets a 2k, then gets a lattice frag as well. Problem will throw the B lurk smoke, then he will follow it up with a close Molotov. Afterwards, he has his teammate boost him from behind the smoke where he can see sight and he kills Flamey. Then he advances and gets another frag into Foster, opening up the B site. Try will smoke CT standing in front of this garage. He will aim at this corner, then left click throw. VSM will use his utility to show presence middle and long while his team groups up B. He will nade middle to make it look like someone's rushing suicide, smoke long corridor to put out the CT's molly, and then flash long. However, the CT's in this round molly blue instead of the corridor. I've got the full BXQ00 Nation dude from this round in my Discord, link is in the description. Leo DRK will smoke top CT, crouching at the door, aims here, then left click throw. Leo DRK with a cheeky angle at the T's entrance inside upper tunnels. He has a creek and scopes in to hold this gap where he can spot if any CTs push, but only if they swing out this far to the right. That's the only downside because if the CTs go to the left, then he won't be able to spot them with this gap. In my last trick video, I showed Ferlin throwing the Xbox Molly smoke combo from behind Suicide Box, which I seen big clans starting to use. Team Liquid have their own variation where shocks Molly's Xbox, and instead of having him throw both sides of utility, Naf will instead throw the smoke. Naf will stand in this corner, aims as shown, then jump throw. If you're ever struggling to get around on CT side, pull out the double ops, which Pain do here after losing 6 rounds in a row. They'll go on to bring this map into overtime behind their double ops setup on the CT side. This works on all maps, granted some better than others. Here we see PKL opting from platform behind Big Box and 9ZXQB. He throws a defensive smoke and it also acts as a one-way where he jumps onto the ledge on the right and gets the kill into Lukin and also frags Max. The one counter to this smoke is if the T's come out fast and push up, however that's where 9Z fell. They took their time coming out advancing, which allows PKL to set up. PKL with an off angle mid where he pushes doors and then holds on the T side of Xbox watching lower tunnels while his mid is being watched by his teammates short and mid. As a T defaulting and advancing from lower tunnels, this is not an angle you're clearing, which PKL gets an easy frag, then he falls back safely. Madden pushes into Longhouse and holds this white gap in the door where he can spot if someone crosses, however no T's do in this round. Here's what it looks like had someone walk past the gap. You can see a quick flash of color. Shout out to maRky from NLG for showing me this. Ali with a set lineup for outside flashes for his teammates to push. He's near credit card, aims at the shadow, then jump throw. Ben Lee with a faster lineup to Molly Trophy versus the Entropic Way. He's going to stand at the doorway, aims here, then he gets close and left click throw. The Molly covers Trophy and PA throw a lobby flash and has a player peeking from hut. John G standing in front of second vent will throw the flash through the door which lands into lobby, assisting the kills for Viz. You can find a lot of lobby flashes on my second channel, Nades Out Here. Drop throws a really far Trophy smoke and this allows him to push up to clear anyone close Trophy, and then he doesn't spot anyone and peeks lobby, kills Destiny who wasn't expecting Drop to be this close, as well as getting another frag. Another ramp push trick you could do is mauling on top of Boost, which Sterling does here, making it appear that he mauls it off with a sound cue and he legs Alistair. Had there been no one there, he would have kept pushing and peeks lobby with his teammate. Junior side Trophy peeking lobby baits out the peek from VSM by smoking behind him, which VSM goes for the jiggle and gets killed. FNX at the start of the round holds this crack angle with a molly. He gets info that there's a lot of T's inside lobby, so he mollies Trophy and he goes for the wall span where he does good damage onto Turtle and Cello. It's gotta be frustrating being inside lobby and then all of a sudden getting spammed through Trophy wall from the ramp player. Icerus throws the Molly secret smokes with a twist. The Molly won't get extinguished, allowing it to cover Glaive while the smoke still lands using the corner of the Molly. The Molly will burn and kill safe. Let's see how this is thrown. Deca will be the one throwing the red Molly, and he does so by getting near the wall. As he advances, when he sees the light, just aim at it and left click throw. He also throws a nade that bounces off T-Red that does a lot of damage to safe. Destiny throws the close red smoke. He crouches and lines himself to the right of the circle, stands up, aims at this part of silo, then jump throw. The smoke will land on the corner of the Molly, allowing the Molly to not be extinguished, as well as the smoke being able to land. Gafalo will throw the farther smoke. He stands to the left of this pillar, aims at this circle, then jump throw. Nikodas smokes garage by standing behind this wall, aims here at the ladder, then jump throw. Larson with a set Molotov for heaven from this back corner, aims at this part of Tetris, then run throwbind. Madden with a cheeky position crouching behind this table where he has cover from connector. When he wants to check connector, he stands up where he catches Rops by surprise. PKL will smoke bank from long. He stands at the end of this ledge in the middle of it, then aims here at the wall and jump throw. This bank smoke that PKL throws won't leave any gaps on either side. Instead of crouching and jump throwing the monster stroke from the dumpster, Calyx has a way to throw it while standing. He aims above this light, then jump throw. This will save you that half a second from crouching. Safe with a mid-stairs one-way smoke, he crouches next to this wall behind the water fountain inside bathroom, aims at this corner, then left click throw. Afterwards, he will advance up where he has a gap to the left of the smoke to hold if any T's advance, however no one from MIBR do in this round. From T stairs, all you can see is that mid is smoked off and can't see that there's a gap. In my previous trick video, I showed Farlick throwing this front bathroom smoke from slide. Ben does here and then pairs it up with a divider sandwich molly where he stands in front of this flower, aims corner of the sandbox, then runs forward and jump throw. Breeze with the front bathroom smoke and divider Molotov from the red flower on the back wall. For the smoke, he aims here at this leaf, then left click throw. As for the molly, he aims here at the sandbox, then runs forward and jump throw. In my previous trick video, I showed FaZe Clan triple nading half wall. Here they're gonna triple nade the position where CT spammed the door and the nades almost killed Diha. You can see the lineups on Nades out here, the link will be below in the description. Pain Gaming uses decoys on their T-pistol round to clear sandbags. No one from EG is there. You can hear the decoy hit the CT had there been a player there. Most commonly used to clear half wall banana on Inferno on T-pistol round. Most times short is being smoked out for retake, but if you have a molly you could also throw it as you would if you had a smoke, which Rush does here with the molly as EG retake A site. Next time when you retake A and have extra mollies and only one smoke, think about mollying short. If you have a mid yellow smoke up at the start of the round, think about having a teammate flash you through it, which happens here with Nakis and Pain Gaming, who gets flashed through the yellow smoke and kills 2 blind EG players. The T's might not expect this because this is not commonly done. Sometimes CTs will flash through the ramp smoke, but not through the yellow smoke. If you get on the top of this back railing with an AWP, you can catch the T's boosting depending on the position, which happens here with Nithon catching out Cirque setting up for the run boost. A tip for the T's is make sure you're in a safe position before run boosting. Turtle mollies mid early on, then sets up to nade T mid through the window behind the box where he aims at the bottom of the line, left and right click jump throw. The nade does decent damage onto the T. Rops will molly mid early on, then he's gonna nade mid where he falls back towards window, stand next to his pole, aims at the bottom of this box, then holds W and D, then jump throw. The nade does good damage onto 2 of the ENCE players. ENCE smokes top stairs, and instead of boosting on the railing or on the stairs, Twist will ask Rain to boost him from top of the box where he can see backside and headshot Spinks. Vinny with a cheeky angle top yellow where he's next to yellow holding the bottom and then switches over to watch through the gap of yellow to see bottom ramp. Unfortunately we don't get to see the position play out here. Nico Das will smoke bottom yellow from right side crane. He aims here at the bar, then jump throw. This bottom yellow smoke here won't leave any one ways. APOC throws the sandbag stairs one way smoke where he aims here, then right click throw. The reason why I'm showing this smoke is that it's come back into meta. For the longest stretch, I haven't seen this smoke used, and teams are instead using the one-way smoke that lands on the board. However, this one here I've seen come back into play, where Nitro as well as players from EG are throwing this. Tyloo has a CT setup where slowly pushes A main and mollies A main, and then Dank King flashes for him to peek yard. Dank King aligns himself as shown, then aims at this brick and jump throw. He will also throw 2 more flashes in total of 3. The flash will blind Cobble, assisting the kill for slowly. IHC try to trade, however, we're blind. Serato inside Temple tucks himself in this corner, and this position can be super good because most times it goes unchecked, which happens here with Junior entering into Temple and not clearing this angle. Serato is able to get 2 kills before being traded. It is very common for T's to watch mid from outside elbow. Serato has a deep elbow nade where he throws it from the end of the left house stairs ledge, aims at the yellow flower, walks 1 step forward and left click throw. Unfortunately there are no T's in this position this round. Tizian smokes long from this back wall. He will line in middle of the stone, aims as shown, then jump throw. That's the end of the video. Please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe as you don't want to miss out on further trick videos. I greatly appreciate all your support. Till next time, Nard out here. Peace.
It's like, dude, he posts so many of those videos. He
Dude,
gets so many views.
Yeah, Nart is literally playing his own game, man. He like talking about like YouTube and stuff. I don't know how, like, from all the advice I hear about like you want clickable thumbnails, clickable titles, bro, he'll just post like he'll post like Tabson big overpass B retake smoke from A main outside mid. It's like,
Yeah.
holy, that's no one's gonna click on that, and then people click on it. It's like,
Yeah.
what? It's like, what? And then like the thumbnail will just be like, it'll be like cropped because it's like a short, and you just see like the 1920 or the 1080 by 1920 with like the black bars. That's the thumbnail. It's like this man's on his own game. He's basically just mapping out like the whole every tactic and strat ever, every grenade ever. That's basically what he's doing. He's like logging it. He just got these long ass titles. I mean, at that point, dude, when you post 1, 2, 3, he posted 30 minutes ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 videos in a day. Good luck making 10 thumbnails and 10 clickable titles that you sit and think about. How else can you word like a clickable title about a mid smoke on Mirage that's like 2 feet from another one that you just posted about? Like at that point, you just gotta post like how he does.